Hi everybody, welcome to my Facebook Live. Are you one of those people that binge eats while you're watching TV and then you feel guilty that you've consumed all this junk food? Are you one of those people that turns to food for stress relief? Does it sometimes seem like you are powerless over your cravings for sugar and carbs? We all have problems with food. We turn to food for comfort. We eat when we are stressed. We eat to reward ourselves. We have issues with overeating, or we continue to eat even when we feel full. We eat when we're bored. We eat when we're not hungry. I know for me, one of the annoying food habits that I had was when we would go out to eat, especially an Indian restaurant, because I love Indian food. I would continue to eat even when I felt full. And I would say, oh, one more bite, one more bite, one more bite. And then later I would be so uncomfortable and so full. And I would say, next time I'm not going to do that. But then when we would go to the same restaurant, the same pattern would happen all over again. And I was never able to break this habit until I did the emotion code on myself to release that habit. So what triggers your emotional eating? Often these unhealthy eating habits are a result of trapped emotions that are stored in your body. These trapped emotions are triggering the cravings for a particular food or the annoying food habit. So hi everybody, I'm Juanita Ecker, certified emotion code and body code practitioner. Today's topic is, can the emotion code help you eliminate emotional eating behaviors? So let me ask you, what would it feel like to eliminate an annoying food habit or to delete an emotional eating behavior? Today, I'm going to show you how to delete those annoying food habits within minutes. If this sounds crazy, stick around. It's going to get crazier. I'm going to use this simple refrigerator magnet and these emotions off of the emotion code chart. Now, if you've been following me for the last couple weeks, we were deleting food for people. For Cheryl, she wanted to get rid of her cravings for chocolate ice cream. And we did an emotion code clearing on Cheryl. She immediately bought an ice cream after we were done because she wanted to see if it worked. And the ice cream didn't taste good at all. She was concerned that maybe what I released was only temporary. And a week later, she bought another chocolate ice cream cone and it still didn't taste good. So once we release a craving for a food, it's gone forever. And then I worked with Catherine. She wanted to get rid of solid milk chocolate. Catherine couldn't keep the chocolate in the house. It would call her name. She would have to eat it. After the clearing, she wasn't even tempted to eat the chocolate. She bought a piece, put it in the house, and she didn't feel the need to eat it. A couple weeks ago, we helped Nadine release her binge eating. She would get into bed, she would just be dozing off to go to sleep, and then her body would feel really frustrated, and she would have to get up to start binge eating in order to relax herself. We did the emotion code clearing for her, and now she doesn't have that habit. I also worked with Rhoda, who would binge eat in the middle of the night. She would wake up, she'd be wide awake, and she would get up and start eating because she felt like she had to binge eat in order to relax herself. We released over 46 emotions for Rhoda, and now she doesn't binge eat in the middle of the night. So this is a really cool technique. So I didn't invent this. The technique I'm referring to is called the emotion code, and that was invented by Dr. Bradley Nelson. And he wrote the book, The Emotion Code, and here it is right here. And it says how to release your trapped emotions for abundant health, love, and happiness. And Dr. Bradley is a chiropractor, and people would come to him every week with the same issue, and he began to wonder if maybe there were trapped emotions contributing to keeping an issue in place. And sure enough, that's what it was. So this technique is about 20 years old, and this book is about 2 or 3 years old. So Tony Robbins wrote the foreword on this book, and Dr. Bradley is helping thousands of people all over the world. And the cool thing is, I was certified by Dr. Brad. So let's see who's here. Okay. Sandra Jordan is here. Hi, Sandra. My friend John is here. Sandra says hi. Kelly Groves is watching. If you're here, say hello or make a comment where you're from. I have lots of international people here today. Kelly Groves. Veronica is watching. Veronica says hi, Juanita. And Sandra says it would feel amazing to get rid of an emotional eating behavior. Okay, good. So before we get started, let me share a few other success stories that don't relate to food. I worked with a woman who had extreme discomfort in her ankle, used to ache and throb at night, and she came to me and the discomfort level was at a 6. After the session, we got it down to a 2. She came back a week later and we got the 2 down to a 0. So it's amazing what the emotion code can do for physical challenges that you might be having. I worked with a dog. Yes, we can work with animals with the emotion code. Such a sweet little dog, and she would get very nervous in the car. And the owner would travel from Michigan to Florida every year, and she would have to give her dog tranquilizers. I worked on the dog. We cleared all her trapped emotions that were causing this anxious behavior. Now she's happy in the car. The owner's happy. They can travel together and have a great time. I worked with a young woman who really struggled with procrastination issues. She wanted to be a certified dog trainer, and she just wasn't motivated to do the work. And there was a deadline. She had to get the work done in a certain amount of time. She came to me, and we released all the blocks that were stopping her from taking action. And now I'm happy to report she is a certified dog trainer. So think of something sad, scary, or traumatic that happened. And it could be yesterday, it could be years ago. And when you think of this event, what emotion comes to mind? Is it grief? Is it disappointment? Is it sadness? Is it anger? Okay? And give the emotion a number on a 0 to 10 scale. 0, it's not there at all, and 10, it's at the worst. The fact that you could give this an emotion a number means it's still trapped in your body. This is what we call a trapped emotion because it's never been fully processed and released from your body. So here's why you don't want to have a negative vibration. Think of yourself as standing inside this big hula hoop, this circle of energy. And whatever is in the circle of energy is the vibe, the vibration that you are sending out. The law of attraction matches that vibration. When you're having a negative feeling, you're sending a negative vibe. The law of attraction is responding to that feeling by giving you more of the same. So, for example, if you have a vibe for a craving for chocolate, the law of attraction is going to give you more of that. If you have a vibe to binge eat or a vibe to always eat until you feel stuffed, the law of attraction is going to give you more of that. So that's why it's really important to get rid of these negative emotions. Even if they're on a subconscious level, they're still affecting us in some way. So today it's all about the high vibe zone. The best way to create a high vibe is to get rid of the low vibe. And the best way to be more positive is to become less negative. And why do you want to do that? Because the law of attraction is matching the vibration that you're sending out. So today, for those of you that volunteer, we're going to delete an emotional eating behavior or an annoying food habit. And if you volunteer, there's no embarrassment. You won't have to reveal details from your past. I will identify the emotion and delete it within minutes. I use this magnet, this simple refrigerator magnet, And when I run the magnet over the governing meridian, that neutralizes the frequency of the particular emotion. So how does this work? You know the expression, we're all connected energetically. Well, pretend there's a great big thread or an internet web, and we are all connected. And before I work with someone, I get her or his permission to work with them. I'm accessing that person's subconscious mind. It's like her Wi-Fi, her computer, and her subconscious knows what happened, when it happened. It also knows what emotion is causing the extreme cravings or the annoying food habit. My job is the mechanical connection. My talent is asking the right questions, for you can only ask the subconscious yes or no questions. And the skill is to find the correct yes-no answer. So when I connect with someone, I become a proxy, and my body sets itself aside, and I use the muscle testing to test for the client, or like today, the volunteer. And when I use this ring and ring method, and when my fingers are together, that means it's a yes, that's strong. When my fingers come apart, that means it's a no, that's weak. So when I become a proxy for the client, I'm not guessing at anything. I'm not psychic. Her subconscious is telling my subconscious when to lock for a yes. It may appear very weird, but I've helped a lot of people with this technique. So if you would like to volunteer, give me permission and tell me what is your annoying food habit that you would like to eliminate today. And tell me what you think the severity is. How severe is this problem for you? Okay, and tell me what the problem is so that I can work on it. All right, so let's see who else is here. Cheryl is here. Hi, Cheryl. I worked on Cheryl a few weeks ago, and Cheryl says, "Hi, I'm still not craving any chocolate ice cream. Thanks." Yay. That is so cool, and that's so exciting for Cheryl, because now she doesn't crave the chocolate ice cream like she used to. Okay. Sandra says, she binge eats a lot. It's a 9 out of 10. Okay. Sandra, is it like when you're watching TV or just in general? Give me just a little bit more information. Kelly wants to volunteer, and she says, my nighttime eating is out of hand. I binge eat. So, Kelly, what you mean is you binge eat after dinner? So just give me a little bit more information. So I'll do Kelly first. Okay, so Sandra says it's just in general. She's usually okay until 10. She said 10 a.m., but I think she means 10 p.m. Then it starts and goes until bedtime. Okay, great. Or maybe Sandra means the binge eating. So Sandra, are you saying you binge eat all day long? You start in the morning and you binge eat all day long? Okay. All right, so Kelly says she binge eats almost all night to the point of sometimes she doesn't even remember eating during the night. Okay, great. All right, so let's start with Kelly. I'll energetically connect to Kelly. Kelly binge eats all night. Okay. Kelly also mentioned that she sometimes gets up when she's sleeping and eats, but that is a different aspect. So right now I'm going to focus on the binging, the binge eating until you go to sleep, and then the other issue we could address another time. All right, so what's the severity for Kelly to want to binge all night long? Let me connect to Kelly. My name is Kelly. My name is Juanita. My name is Kelly, so I have a strong connection with Kelly. Okay. What is the severity for Kelly to want to binge eat all night long. Is this a 10? Yes. Okay, so let's see if we can get this down to a 0 for Kelly today. So how it works, I have these trapped emotions, and I'm asking on the left, on the right, is it odd numbers, is it even numbers? And eventually I narrow it down to the exact trapped emotions that are affecting Kelly. Okay, so how many trapped emotions? Ten. Okay. Is it odd numbers? Is it row 1? Okay. Sometimes they're all in the same row. Sometimes they're spread out all over the chart. Okay. All right, here we go. Kelly, we're going to release some trapped emotions for you. Releasing abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. Okay, great. We release the trapped emotions, yes. Are there any absorbed? Yes. We've all had it where we walk into a room and the energy feels a little off. You can absorb negative emotions from other people and then they get trapped in your body. So we're going to release the absorbed emotions for Kelly. How many absorbed? More than 5? No. Are there 5? Yes. Okay. Odd numbers, row 2, on the left, B2. Okay. Okay, we set the intention to release absorbed failure. Absorbed helplessness. Absorbed hopelessness. Absorbed lack of control. Absorbed low self-esteem. Okay, we release the absorbed trapped emotions, yes. Okay. Are there any stress-related emotions? Yes. How many? More than 5? No. Are there 5? Yes. Okay, column C, column B, odd numbers, A2. Is it A2? A4. Kelly, have some water. It's good that we both stay hydrated. I'll have some too. It's important when you're doing this kind of work that both the client and the practitioner stay hydrated. Okay, A4. Do we need to know more? No. All right, here we go, Kelly. Set the intention to release fanatic, obsession, intolerance, arrogance, and vulnerable. Good. All right. Are there any hidden? Sometimes a trapped emotion, we call it hidden, but then when we find it, it's not hidden anymore. Okay. How many hidden? Just 1. On the left, is it odd numbers? Is it B2, B4? Is it depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, taken for granted, panic? Okay, great. We set the intention to release the hidden trapped emotion of panic. The next group is inherited. And just like you can inherit brown hair and brown eyes, you can inherit trapped emotions from your parents. And I've had people say, oh, I respond to this just like my mom or just like my dad used to do. And it may have been passed on from generations to generations to generations. Okay, does Kelly have any inherited trapped emotions that are causing her to binge all night long? Yes. How many? 1. Column C, column B, B2. Is it loss of pride? Okay. Did she get it from the mom? Yes. From the mom's side. Okay. We set the intention to release inherited loss of pride coming from the mom, being passed down to Kelly. Good. Are there any other inherited? No. Good. Is there a vibrational resonance? Yes. A vibrational resonance, we like to use the analogy of a bell, and sometimes an emotion may be processed a little bit, but doesn't process all the way, and it's still ringing. We use that term in the body, so it's called the vibrational resonance. Does Kelly have any vibrational resonances that are causing her to binge eat all night long? Yes. How many? More than 5? Yes. Are there 10? Yes. More than 10? 10. Okay, 10. Great. Odd numbers, row 1. Okay. All right, Kelly, here we go. Set the intention to release the vibrational resonance of abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. Great. We release the vibrational resonance? Yes. Are there any prenatal? No. A prenatal is sometimes the fetus will feel an emotion, or they might absorb something from the mom or dad, but Kelly doesn't have any prenatal, so that's good. Is there a compound? A compound emotion, think of the colors red and white, and it creates pink, creates a whole new color. Sometimes 2 emotions will combine to form a whole new emotion. Does Kelly have any compound emotions? Yes. Are there 2 emotions in this compound? Okay. On the left, is it odd numbers? B1, B3. Is it confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, and stubbornness? Okay, we set the intention to release the compound energy of grief and stubbornness. Does Kelly have any heart wall emotions? Sometimes we put emotions around our heart to protect us. Does she have any heart wall emotions that are contributing to her binge eating all night long? Yes. How many heart wall emotions? More than 5? Are there 10? Yes. More than 10? No. Okay. Is it odd numbers? Is it row 1? Okay. All right. We set the intention to release the heart wall emotion of abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. Great. Is there anything else contributing to Kelly needing to binge eat all night? No. Okay. So, what was the severity when we started? Was it a 10? Yes. What is it now? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yay! Okay, so let's see how many trapped emotions we cleared for Kelly. So that was about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes time, I cleared Kelly's habit of binge eating all night long. This is crazy. All right, let's see how many trapped emotions we cleared for Kelly. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 33. 33 trapped emotions that were causing Kelly to want to binge all night long. So, Kelly, take a few minutes, see how you feel, and tune in to, it's at night and what you normally feel like when you want to binge, and see if you notice a shift. Sometimes people will yawn, some people will feel tingling, some people feel energy moving. So everyone processes emotions differently. So Kelly, I can't wait to hear in a couple days how you do when it's evening, whether you have stopped your binge eating behavior. All right, let me disconnect from Kelly. My name is Juanita. My name is Kelly. My name is Juanita. Great. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Sandra says, no, she means 10 a.m., that she binges all day long. Okay, good. I'm glad we clarified. Rachel is watching. Hi, Rachel. Kelly says, wow, that was amazing. And I will definitely be aware. Thank you so much. Okay, you're welcome, Kelly. All right, this is fun. Let's see what we can do for Sandra. All right. Sandra starts binge eating at 10 a.m. and goes until bedtime. Okay. I bet you're excited to get rid of this habit, Sandra. Okay. Before I start with Sandra, what you saw and heard, about deleting food cravings or deleting emotional eating behaviors is all part of a 6-week series that I have, weight loss, 6-week series. And every week we address a different issue. There's no strict diet to follow. There's no extreme exercise regime that you have to do every day. We do all the energy work behind the scenes. So we're going to work on all the self-sabotage, the things that are stopping you, blocking your success, the beliefs that you have. So maybe you have a belief that it's not okay to lose weight, or maybe you have a belief that you will never reach your ideal weight. So we get rid of all these beliefs. In addition to getting rid of the beliefs, we spend a whole session on emotional eating. So we get rid of all your emotional eating behaviors. And you get to delete 2 food items a week. So you can imagine how your life will change when you delete 2 food items a week that you used to crave and eat too much of. And now you're choosing something a little more healthier, like a piece of fruit. So for those of you that might be interested in my weight loss series, if you want to change your body or change your eating habits, go to my website, theshiftingsand.com/new body. And there you can read all about the series, and you can also register if you're interested. Okay. All right, Rachel says hi. All right, good. Okay, so Sandra, let's work on you. Okay. Go back to Sandra's comment. All right, good. Okay, let me connect to Sandra. My name is Sandra. My name is Juanita. My name is Sandra. Okay, I have a strong connection with Sandra. What is the severity for Sandra to binge starting at 10 a.m. and go all the way until it's time to go to bed? Is this a 10? Yes. Okay, my name is Sandra. My name is Juanita. And the severity is a 10. So let's see what we can do for Sandra. How do you like the show so far? Okay, so let's see what we can do for Sandra. A severity of 10. And if you've seen something new today, type yes. Or maybe you've seen something weird, type yes. Okay. So my name is Sandra. My name is Juanita. All right. How many trapped emotions that are causing Sandra to binge eat all day long? More than 5? Yes. More than 10? Yes. More than 15? Yes. More than 20? No. Are there 20? Yes. 20 trapped emotions. Okay. Is it odd numbers? Yes. Row 1. Okay. Is it row 3? Okay. All right, Sandra, here we go. We're going to change your life. We set the intention to release the trapped emotion of abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. Okay, set the intention to release crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, and stubbornness. Did we release these trapped emotions? Yes. Are there any absorbed? Yes. How many? More than 5? Yes. Are there 10? Yes. 10 absorbed. Okay. Is it odd numbers? Row 2. Okay. Here we go, Sandra. Set the intention to release absorbed anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, absorbed failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, low self-esteem. Okay, did we release those absorbed? Yes. Okay. All right. Are there any stress related? Yes. How many? There are 5. Okay. Column C, column B, odd numbers, B2. Do we need to know more? No. All right. Releasing loss of pride, failure, hemmed in, used, and put upon. Are there any hidden? No. Are there any inherited? Yes. How many? 1. Column C, column B, odd numbers, B2, B4. Abandoned, sadness, blasphemy, frustration. Is this from the mom? No, from the dad. We set the intention to release inherited frustration coming from the dad, being passed down to Sandra. Did we release inherited frustration? Yes. Is there any vibrational resonance? Yes. How many? Are there 5? More than 5? No. 5. Okay. On the left, is it odd numbers? B1? B1. Do we need to know more? No. All right, we're getting rid of the vibrational resonance of effort unreceived. Heartache. Insecurity. Overjoy. And vulnerability. Okay. Did we release the vibrational resonance? Yes. Is there a prenatal? Yes. Okay, so for Sandra, there's a prenatal. So how many of those? 1? More than 1? No. 1. Okay. Is it B2? Is it failure? Helplessness. Helplessness, okay. Is this Sandra's? No. Did she absorb it from the mom? Yes. Okay, so here's an example where the fetus absorbed a trapped emotion from the mom, and Sandra's been carrying it with her whole life. We set the intention to release the prenatal trapped emotion of helplessness, absorbed from the mom in the womb. Okay. Do we get rid of helplessness? Yes. So you've had this your whole life, Sandra. Okay. Is there a compound? No. Is there heart wall emotion? Yes. Is there heart wall emotion? Yes. Okay. How many? Are there more than 5? Yes. Are there 10? More than 10? No. Okay. Row 1. Is it odd numbers? Row 2? Row 2. Okay. We set the intention to release the heart wall emotion of anxiety, disgust, nervousness, worry, heart wall emotion of failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. Okay. Is there anything else contributing to Sandra's need to binge eat all day long starting at 10 a.m.? No. Okay. What was the severity before we started? Was it a 10? Yes. What is it now? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. All right. So that was about 10 minutes as well. This is so cool. The emotion code is just so powerful. I just love doing this work. Let's see how many trapped emotions we released for Sandra. 20, 30, 40, 52. Wow. 52 negative emotions that were triggering Sandra to binge eat all day long. So Sandra, this is going to change your life. I can't wait to hear the shifts that happen for you. So take a few minutes, see how you feel, and then type a comment if you've noticed anything or felt anything during this clearing. Let me disconnect from Sandra. My name is Juanita. My name is Sandra. My name is Juanita. Okay. All right. I see that Julie is watching. Hi, Julie. Great. So you saw 3 different people, 3 different situations that involve emotional eating where we could get rid of the habit in less than 10 minutes. What triggers your emotional eating? I would welcome the opportunity to work with you. If there's something you would like to address, reach out to me. I thank you for joining my Facebook Live and giving me a little bit of your day. Thank you for coming, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.